unhealthy, you feel very painful. Some people ask me, how long should we do it? I said, it's not up to your will. It's up to your body. You want to do 10 minutes, but your body probably can do only 1 minute. Why? Because pain. When you're sick, you have pain. But when you come here, after learning this, forget about the names. Why? Because they are all diseases. And all diseases are caused by one thing, blockage of meridian. So we are here just doing one thing, unblock the blockages. The inner side of the arm are the meridians of heart, pericardium, and the lungs go through. And here, the photos we see, these are doctors in Vancouver. The doctors think they're healthy, but after sleeping here, all the sun appears, which means they have heart disease. And why do they have heart disease? Because heart is the most frequent injured organ. And for example, let's say you have diabetes. Please forget about diabetes. First of all, you have heart disease. You always have heart disease. Let's say you have headache or hypertension. Believe me, behind it is also heart disease, which shows the balance. In our body, we have the energy. Let's say the yang energy, which is good, or the bad energy, which is the yin energy, or the other side of the energy. If they're balanced, you're healthy. If you've got blockages in your meridians, you're unbalanced. Because the energy cannot reach where it is necessary to reach. See, the whole process of doing the blocking, the slapping and the stretching is causing a new vibration. That is very strong. That will interfere with our whole body, especially in the pain. That is the key for causing all the changes. So read my lips. Okay. Please, when you get the pain, don't be frightened. Be grateful. Oh, I got pain. The pain is here, a gift from God for helping me. Why? For helping me to get rid of more pain now and in the future. See, some people have a policy. It's okay, if I don't do this, then I don't have the pain. Do you believe that? Believe me, the pain is already there in your body. What we are doing now is to dig them out. It's like a mining, we get them out. If you don't have the mine, you don't have the gold here, no matter how you dig, you won't have it. When you do the Pai Da La Jing, your new hormones, including insulin, will be born. So you have the diabetes, it's not because you have too much sugar, it's because you don't have the hormone, insulin, and other stuff to digest that kind of sugar. So once you have that kind of thing, insulin, the healing will happen automatically. Of course, let's say the other person, he doesn't have a diabetic problem. Then he will have other hormones born. So everyone's different. So why self-healing? In fact, all healing is self-healing. Even if you get assistance from the doctors, the healing happens in your body still by yourself. What about the doctor's job? They are assistants. The healing is all by yourself. Why it's so effective? Because this system is designed by God. See, look at the body. All this hardware and software are both designed by God. God is the designer and the inventor. Okay? So what's the best way to learn Pai Da La Jing? We say it's do it workshop. Why? Because in a workshop we're not talking about theory. Today is an exception. Normally in our workshop we don't talk like this. Why? Because people come here, they already listen to my lectures. But since most of you have not heard about it, I have to brief it again. 93% stop all medication. Okay? So average is about 80% of the people don't take any medicine. That is a great number. Just imagine, in Chennai or in India, 80% of the population take no more medication. What a beautiful world would that be, huh? What about head? we can also slap on head. Many people are afraid of slapping on head. For the Alzheimer's, headache, even a fever catching cold, you can also slap on head. But there is a side effect for slapping on head. Your bald head will have more hair growing up. That's the side effect. And another side effect, losing a lot of weight. Lastly, I will describe the healing crisis. What is healing crisis? The pain, the numb, the sore, this is all healing crisis. It's all the suffering and the discomforts you will face. You will feel fatigue, vomiting, sick, or even fainted. Don't be frightened. That is called healing crisis. It's something good or a good turning point. That means healing is happening. Why? Because the yang energy is fighting with the yin energy. That is the moment when the healing happens. The most painful moment is the best healing. Where to begin with? We always begin with the elbows, the knees, hands and feet. Many people don't think they have the problem. After that, they will see this is the knee. Okay? Hand and feet. Now, stretching. We especially made this kind of bench for stretching. If you don't have the bench, you can do it against the wall. That's okay. But not as good as this one. Why? Because if you have a problem, your legs will be bending like this. So somebody has to always push. If you have a bench, you see, pillar there, you fix that. So it's fixed. You don't move. Of course, the pain can last more evenly. If some people push it, sometimes pain, sometimes not. That's not as good. So you see all this kind of lodging. Why do we do lodging and stretching? It's because when we get tightened, hardened, it's called jin so. Okay? Jin means ligament. If we look at the baby, all the babies are soft, very soft, right? When the babies grow older, they get harder. Very old, very hard. When they are dead, completely hard. That is the natural development of all this kind of life on this planet. So if we want to check out whether this person is healthy or not, you just let him lie on the bench. If you can do the stretching very easily, he's healthy. Otherwise, problems. So by doing so, we're making our life longer. 1 inch longer, 10 years longer than your life. Fast, very fast. Don't do too fast. No, it's just in the same rhythm. 所以你到时候喊一下子 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Or we know we have some people who are very weak. Very weak. They can hardly do slapping. Then our helpers and the nurses here will come to help. Okay? This is also a way for you guys to learn. Okay? Now let's start from the inner side of the elbow first. Okay? Okay? Ready? Yeah. Whichever side, but focus on only one side. Don't do this, then do this. No. You do one side first. Okay? We just focus on here. This is the point. See the joints, right? We don't see the point. The joint will be easier to remember. Inner side, we do this together. Okay? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
7, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8. We sing all together, okay?
3, 4. 9, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See? You laugh dearly, you do it harder, okay? Let's do it. You tell me.
From here we
Okay. This is not. Some people do like this.
Yes.
Some people like this. No. Some people do like this.
Yes.
No.
No.
You just do like normal way. Maximally use the whole palm, not in this way. Just like this. See, if I do this, this is only small part. If I do all this part, it's different. That's one thing. Another thing, if you want to save your energy, don't do the whole way. You see, if it is on a small area, you can because they think they're very weak. But after doing this, wow, they say they made a wrong decision. Why? Even if they do it gently, all these sockets are very big because it's not how much power you use, it's how much energy penetrates. The more energy penetrates, the more it digs the garbage out. So, for those who have the garbages on the left or on the surface, it's easier to get out. But for those who are very sick, to get this out takes longer time. Maybe next time it'll come again. This, don't worry, it will disappear. Some people ask me how long we should do each time. The answer is as long as possible. Now how long does it take to get them out? Everyone's different because everyone's diseases are different. Some 1 minute out, some half an hour still not out. So now let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 2, 3. You are coming. First of all, for purely pain problems, we can just slap on that area. Frozen shoulders, slap shoulders. Migraine, slap. Okay, what I want to remind you is the pain is only one of the symptoms. Okay? The root for this symptom, or many, many symptoms, is inside our body, at internal organs. Let's say frozen shoulders. It looks like only outside pain problem. Believe me, this part is linked with your heart, with your lung, with your pericardium, with your ears, with your eyes, with your head, with your mouth, with your teeth, with so many things. So in doing the pi down on certain area, you are not only healing the problem here, but also many other places of your body. Or if you have knee problem, we have quite a few ladies who could hardly walk. Of course, they think they have diabetic or heart or hypertension problem. That is only the symptoms, okay? You don't even have to ask. They have everything internal. But they have the pain here. But they have diabetes, they have kidney, they have gallbladder, stomach problem, all this problem. So when slapping the knee, no matter which side, we're also healing all the internal chronic diseases. For example, if we slap inside of the leg, 3 major meridians go through here. The whole inside, okay, which is kidney, liver, and spleen. What about the other side? Outside, we have gallbladder, stomach. What about backside? Very important one. The most painful area will always be the backside, which you will see this afternoon. Why? We do the stretching. When we do the stretching, you see that posture? The most painful area will always be here, and all the that is the bladder meridian. Why bladder is always so painful? Because in China, in Chinese medicine, this is called 足太阳膀胱经. It's called sun meridian, which means it's located at the surface of your body. So that is always the first one to be heard about outside cold or any other stuff. I know some of you still have the fear of what? Of not taking drugs, okay? I'm not a doctor, medical doctor by profession, so I'm not in a position to tell you to take the drug or stop taking the drugs. But did you hear
What CVK, what Dr. Krishna Swami said? He said, I told you stop insulin, you're still taking. Why do we do this workshop? Why? It's not for fun. It's for stopping all your drugs. So the logic behind this is very simple. When we do slapping and stretching, we're generating all kinds of hormones or all kinds of medicine internally. That kind of medicine is not chemical or biological. It is all organic from your own body. So in general, you should forget specific area because every disease is a complex disease. That means you have many, many diseases. But he also has the point, you see, when you are in danger or in trouble, you always slap here. See, for emergency, you got heart attack, get a stroke, always here, or vomiting here. Let's say some people have ocean sick, air sick, or in general called motion sickness. You always slap here and here. Yeah, and heart attack here, 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 here. So it is always useful. Forget about the names. Maybe you have diabetes, maybe you have hypertension, maybe you have, let's say, cancer or whatsoever. Forget it. Always here and here.
For diabetes.
Same. Yeah. But for diabetes, you should slap more areas. But that is only for the beginning. You see, this morning we begin with here. Because heart is the king of the whole kingdom. If you take a body as a kingdom. So you always protect your heart first. Because that is the king. When you are on fasting, some people may get hungry, some people may not. When you get hungry, same, you slap the major joints. That'd be good. Another good way to get rid of being hungry is to imagine the most delicious food. Let's say if you enjoy duck, okay, you enjoy duck. I'm serious. Then what happened? You have mouth water, the saliva. But this time, this water is different from the water you drink. In Chinese, this is called 金金玉液, means this is the cream of life. Then you swallow slowly, okay? That is helpful. But the best thing, or the most important thing, is the mindset. Whenever you feel hungry, please be grateful. This is good for you. Even forget about this workshop. Even in daily life, there are so many tests about hungry. In the UK, in the US, it's always the same, okay? When you are hungry, all the hormones will change. That would be good for your life, okay? Then there is another test. They did many times. They are animals first. The rats, you know, the small rats, the mouses. Divided into 3 groups. One group eat the most. The other group eat the least. And one in the middle. The result is always the same. The one who eat the most dies first, get most of the diseases. The one who eat the least live longer, healthier. So let's say we have so many diabetic people here. Who get this diabetes because of hungry? See, even in China, if the surgeon is trained by the Western medical education, they don't understand this. But if you ask the yoga coaches or the Chinese Tai Chi coaches or Chinese doctors, they all know this is the heart meridian and the pericardium, okay? The heart is here, but they're all linked. All the energy here will be transmitted here. But the surgeon, the Western kind of doctors, they don't understand this. But as long as you understand the meridian system, it's very easy to understand. Okay? Now we do the whole arm, okay? We already finished this part, then you do the upper part first. Here, okay? Let's do it.
Take that.
அது கீழே தொங்க போடும்போது இந்த பெயின் வருது
Yeah, but we want that stage to take place, no? Without putting the strap.